Neighbor keeps stealing my packages, so I ruin his entire life. I had a problem neighbor for so many years. He'd terrorized the area. He was a substance addict and dealer, which is his business, but don't make it my issue. Thus we always had unsavory people popping up, breaking into houses, cars, and stealing packages. I know it's to do with him because he had previously admitted that it was his friends doing it, and I've seen footage from other neighbors showing his friends damaging cars. He's stolen bank cards that came in the mail, makes the most obnoxious amount of noise that wakes me up, and his friends' fiends almost always ring my bell in the dead of night, around 2 or 3 in the morning. I've shouted at them so many times and have argued with him too. My neighbor has also been in prison multiple times for various things, including very serious crimes, so he would do well to keep his head low as a free man. You'd think. We live in a house converted into apartments, where there are 4 apartments and a main area downstairs to walk through / where mail goes. He's always leaves the main door open, which I'd ask him not to, so his friends can come and go. Sometimes they'd kick the door down and trash the area. Whenever I'd get a package and I wasn't home, the SHT couriers would leave the package unattended in the front garden or the main area outside my door, despite me instructing them not to. My package would be stolen by my neighbors and his friends in seconds. This went on for years, and when confronted, he'd deny it, but I knew it was him. Other 2 apartments are old people who I am friendly with who also dislike him. The issue is I never had any proof. I once called the police after he wrote a note to me apologizing for his friend stealing my package, but that went nowhere. This time I wasn't going to let my over $250 worth of stolen packages go amiss. I put up a camera in the main area. I saved the boxes from some other packages and placed an apple and some plastic bags in there for weight, set them outside, and within 5 minutes they were stolen by his friend who hadn't seen the camera. Gotcha. I called the police, who commended me on my setup skills, and they came over, but by the time they did, the guy had left the building, with packed bags that were definitely filled with substances to sell. They told me they'd look out for him. A few weeks after, I get a call from the police about it. I also tell them I'm absolutely certain he sells Class A substances and has been terrorizing the area. They tell me they'd pay me a visit. 5 days go by, and at 7 a.m. I get a call from the same officer asking me to open the door quickly and quietly. I do, and she tells me to go inside, but not before I see about 15 plain-clothed officers hiding behind a wall. I look through the peephole and they all storm inside, boot down his door and arrest everyone inside. It was basically a substance house, as well as seized boxes of substances. This was all caught on the camera I bought, so I sent the footage to the landlord. The police also gets in touch with the landlord, and thus my neighbor is evicted on top of it. This was a month ago. None of his mail has been picked up, and I'm getting a lot of joy out of this. Moral of the story? Keep your hands to yourself.